Hi Libra, welcome to September. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. So this month we have, let's see what's going on this month. We have Venus, your ruling planet, moving into Virgo on the 6th. We have a full moon in Pisces on the 10th, and just after that Mercury goes retrograde from Libra, and it's going to be moving back into Virgo. And then we have a new moon in your sign on the 25th. So let's see what the cards say first, and then we'll get into the astrology. What does Libra need to know about love and relationships for the month of September 2022? What does Libra need to know about love and relationships for September 2022? What does Libra need to know? What is coming up for Libra? Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups in the past, the King of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Sun, the Three of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Six of Cups. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. So I'm seeing both love and career success in September. Okay, so you have the Three of Pentacles. This is definitely, success, recognition. So you're going through a positive time for your career, and it's like you're coming, and you have the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. I feel like you're being recognized for your talent. You might even get a promotion, or you might get some kind of recognition. In the meantime, you're also, because this is a love reading, you're going to get your wish when it comes to a love relationship. I feel you may have a chance to connect with someone that you can have a lot of fun with, because you have the Sun here. But in the past, you had the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups energy, and really the future cards are all positive. So the Five of Cups is a card of regret. So maybe there's something that you wished, like you've been focusing on your losses. There could have been a relationship that ended, or some situation that brought you sorrow. You're kind of focusing on, it's like you've been thinking about the past, or focused on the past. And you're not seeing what you still have to work with in the present. Because if you look at the Five of Cups, there's two cups still full. But this person is not looking at the full cups, they're just looking at what they've lost. So you may have in the recent past been focused on your losses, maybe a relationship that ended that you can't let go of. But I feel like you're coming into a better time where you could have new opportunities coming up for love. So you also have the Six of Wands here, which is a card of victory, success, travel. So I think that's more career related. So you're in a good career mode, but you're also, and you have this King of Swords. This could be your energy as the sword, where you're actually, you're doing a lot of thinking and trying to separate what's real from what's not real, trying to make a decision. Maybe what direction to go in now after this loss. If you've suffered some loss of a relationship, or you've had some difficult times, you're now thinking, what do I do next? Or what do I keep? What do I release? You're doing a lot of thinking, trying to make a decision based on logic and not on instead of emotion. So you're not letting your heart rule your head. You're trying to do what you think makes sense. Now, the only thing you have to be careful of is not to be lost in analysis paralysis or to overthink things. You have the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is a card of feeling trapped. This is coming up in the future. So like you may want to take action, but a part of you is afraid to take action. It's afraid to make a move, to get out of the situation you're in. Nothing is holding you back, because in this card, the person is not trapped by actual bars. You know, the swords are not blocking her way. She can just walk away. But, excuse me, because you can't see the future, you're afraid to take action. It's like you want guarantees. It's almost like, well, the devil I know is better than the one I don't know. You know, if I leave one situation, maybe the next one won't be as good, or it'll be worse. But I wouldn't worry about that, because I'm seeing great cards for the future. So you have the Sun here. The Sun is a great card to have, especially with the Nine of Cups in the reading, because it means not only wish fulfillment, but it means that you can overcome any problems that you're facing right now. So if you've had difficulties in a relationship and you want to patch things up, you have an opportunity to do that. If you're having difficulties releasing the past, let's say you broke a relationship, or a relationship ended and you're still suffering from the loss, you have an opportunity for a new beginning. Because the Sun is a great card. It's a card of two people coming together. It can be even a card, like you could meet someone that you eventually feel like you want to commit to, because the Sun can sometimes represent marriage. But the main meaning of the Sun is having that childlike joy return to your life, having fun, being with someone that you really enjoy being with. You're laughing, you're having a good time. So that's in your future. You can have that. You have the Three of Cups here in your negative thinking sector. So this is a card about getting together with friends. It's a card of celebration, support. I think there are people around you that really want to see you happy, but you have some doubts about that. And sometimes the Three of Cups can represent like a third-party situation. So maybe there's someone in your group of friends or family or whatever your group is, your tribe, where you're feeling they might not be happy with the decisions you're making, or there could be someone interfering with what you're trying to achieve. But for the most part, the Three of Cups is a good card. It means parties and celebrations, so you should get out and socialize. Don't be afraid to, get together with people, with your friends. You may have been in a negative mode where you're like, I don't want to socialize, I just want to be alone or whatever. But I feel like you're coming out of that. The Sun is coming up, so it's like a new day. In your environment, you have the Two of Pentacles. This is a card of juggling. So you could be really busy at work, juggling a lot of projects. Sometimes, if there's a third-party situation in your life, you might be juggling two people, wondering which one is the right one for you. So if you're dating, I'm not talking about infidelity. I'm not seeing that. I'm just saying that if there's someone who might be just dating and trying to figure out, okay, is this person right for me or is that person right for me? You might be just testing the waters, trying to see, But I feel like this is more like busyness at work, like you've got too many projects, so maybe you haven't had time to get out there. You just got too much to do. But I feel like things are going to start to change, because this is a time card of 2 months. And this is a time card of 3 weeks. So in 3 weeks, you might have an opportunity to get together with friends and have a really good time. Maybe there's a party or some kind of celebration or some kind of get-together. And in 2 months, there's this Fool card in your wish fulfillment. You're going to have an opportunity to have a brand new beginning. The Fool is like starting a new cycle. It could be a little scary because it's new to you, and you don't have, that past history to rely on. But it's also, it's exciting because it's a new adventure, but it's scary because it's new, because you're uncomfortable, like this is something new. So it could be a new relationship coming in that can bring a new cycle into your life. And you have the Six of Cups here also. So the Six of Cups, it has a lot of meanings. One of them is healing from the past and taking the lessons that you've learned from the past to make the future better. It's also about connecting with people from the past. So you could be getting together with friends you haven't seen in a while, reconnecting with someone. And there could be some kind of love opportunity connected with that. Because the Six of Cups, you're seeing this person offering a cup to the girl here, the boy. Someone is offering you love, or you're offering your love to someone. You're giving someone a gift. You have an opportunity to redo something and make it better. Or but in any case, the 6 is about moving into greater harmony. You have these two 6s here. So it's success, it's moving into a greater time of greater harmony, fun, new beginnings. I feel like that the future is looking good for you. You just have to not let fear hold you back, and you have to release your regrets on the past. You know, maybe we've all made mistakes in life, or we've all done things that we regret, but it's always a new day. You can always start a new day and start from where you are. That's the only thing you can do. You can't repeat the past. All you can do is learn from it. And then, you know, it's like Maya Angelou says, when you know better, you do better. So, but I feel like that you're moving into a period of joy, harmony, and new beginnings, and success. So if you get invited to a party or a get together, don't say no. Get out there, socialize. Throw your own party if you have to. But it's time for you to be around people. It's time to usher in this new energy. So let's see what the angels have to say for Libra. What messages do you have? What message do you have from the angels? Prayer. Okay. Dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me to feel eternally loved, and thank you for being always by my side. So prayer can help in this situation. Visualize the life you want to have, the love you want to have. And ask the archangels or the angels to help you find that person or get into that situation. And they will answer. They can't help you without you asking. That's one thing. They can't interfere in someone's life unsolicited. So if you ask for assistance, you will get help. You will get an answer. So let's see what's going on astrologically. So on September 10th, we have the full moon in Pisces. And that's happening in your 6th house, conjunct Neptune, and you have the sun in your 12th house. So the 6th house is a house of your work environment. It's also a house of health. 6 and 12 are health. 12 being more psychological issues. 6 being more physical. But it's also work, your day-to-day work life. So something is completing at this time. Something is coming to completion. You might be finishing up a project that has to do with work. Maybe something creative because you have the moon and Neptune together. It's also shining a light on an issue. So if you've had any psychological blocks or any health issues, you're going to see what you need to do. So how you need to change. Maybe you need to have an exercise program or a new diet or something like that, where you're taking better care of yourself. Maybe you've been working too hard and you haven't been taking care of yourself. Now this moon has a square to Mars, and Mars is in your 9th house. So I feel like you might be doing some traveling, and I feel like you're going to be busy because the 9th house is a house of higher education, long distance travel, teaching, learning. You've been really busy learning new skills, maybe because you have a new job or trying to get advancement with your job. So maybe you're traveling to learn new skills, or you're going to conferences, or you could be connecting with people from different areas, from not your local environment, but around the world even. The 9th house is also about spiritual beliefs. Maybe you're starting to question your beliefs, or you're meeting people that are showing you a different side of spirituality. And your thinking is changing in those areas. Or there could be travel interfering with work or health issues that you just need to balance everything. The positive thing is Uranus in the 8th house. The moon is sextile Uranus and the North Node, and the sun is trine Uranus in the 8th. So the 8th house, it's a really packed house because it means financial support that you get that you get from others. So there could be some unexpected financial support coming in that allows you to pay taxes, debt. It could be an inheritance. It could be your partner's income. Maybe your partner gets a raise if you're married or you're in a relationship, and you feel more relaxed. It's like a sudden event. But the Uranus is also about freeing you from your demons, your fears around intimacy, because it represents transformation. So you're transforming. Whatever's happening, you're transforming on deep psychological levels. You have the potential to do that. With this full moon, you're seeing what you need to do and how you've been maybe getting in your own way when it comes to success and love. And whatever's happening with Uranus, it's going to give you a chance to break free of any psychological issues or any health issues that have been plaguing you. You have Mercury in Libra in your 1st house, so you're more communicative. But Mercury's going to go retrograde. Right now it's trining Mars, so you're really coming up with ideas, and you're really feeling gung-ho on increasing your knowledge, increasing your education, because Mercury is trining Mars. When Mercury goes retrograde on the 10th, right after this new moon, it's going to go back into Virgo. So it'll be in your 12th house. So it's time to revisit some issues from the past. Revisit those psychological issues that have been blocking you. So it's a great time for counseling or talking about things that you've been keeping to yourself. But it's also a good time to reconnect with, to go back and redo something. You have Venus in the, let's see, where's Venus? Venus is in your 12th house. And Mars is in the 9th house. Mars is squaring Venus and Mars. So that's more of it's an attractive, you might have a secret crush on someone. And it's more of a physical attraction. With Venus in the 12th, you're hiding your feelings. So it's time. I don't think you're going to actually express that until Venus moves into Libra at the end of the month or next month, in October. When Venus moves into Libra, it's going to cross your ascendant. And then you're going to be attracting love. There could be a new potential for a new relationship or a new partnership. You've got Jupiter in the 7th house, so it's bringing you luck in terms of partnership. So you just need to get yourself out there. But you also have Chiron there. So you have some healing to do around partnerships before you can embrace the new. Mercury in Libra is opposing Jupiter, so the only thing that is, you may have to rethink some of your plans, because when Jupiter touches anything, it kind of leads to excess or optimism, expansion. So you're thinking I think you're starting to feel more positive about relationships, but you want to make sure you don't go over the top with it. Don't take on more than you can handle, especially if you're dating. You might be dating too many people or putting too much energy, where you have to know where to draw the line, and especially when things, Mercury goes retrograde, you're going to be rethinking your ideas on relationships, rethinking what you need psychologically in a relationship. Saturn's in your 5th house. It's squaring Uranus in the 4th, so there could be maybe you've got some stuff going on at home, and you've been so busy with work, you haven't had a chance to have fun, but that's going to change. I feel like that towards the end of the month, something is going to come up that's going to help. That's going to change you. That's going to change this whole work no play mode that you've been in. So then we have the new moon in Libra, and that's in your 1st house. So it's like you're having this new beginning, this awakening, it's like a new you. You have a chance to be a new person. So if you do all your psychological work and you rethink and you work on yourself during the full moon when you see what needs to be done, by the new moon, you can have a new start. And this moon is conjunct Mercury and Venus, and it's trining Pluto, and it's opposing Jupiter. So, because the new moon in Libra is 2 degrees, and Mercury and Venus and Pluto are in the last degrees of their sign. So it's kind of making an out of sign conjunction to Mercury and Venus. So the moon is going to hit Mercury and Venus, and then it's going to move into, or Venus and Mercury actually first. Then it will move into the new moon. So you have an opportunity for a new beginning in love, a new beginning. You might be signing a new contract. You might be rethinking your thoughts on love. Like maybe you're having a new approach to relationship. And with Venus trine Pluto, whatever you're starting with this new moon is going to be really powerful. It can transform your life in some way. And Pluto is in your, let's see, where's Pluto? 4th house. So that has to do with home and family. If you make changes in a current relationship, it will transform your home life in a positive way. If you have a new relationship coming in, it's going to transform your home life, your relationship with your family. With Venus, with the new moon opposing Jupiter, this is opportunity. You have an opportunity for a new partnership that can be very good for you. And with Mars trining Saturn, you could create something that really lasts. Whatever you're working on, whatever your goal is, this change in you is going to lead to a partnership, greater stability, because you're willing to do the work now. I feel like at this point you're ready to free yourself from any psychological blocks that have kept you away from either starting a new relationship or working on a current one. And you're ready for greater intimacy. I feel like you're ready to break free from your fears of really bonding with someone on a soul level. And this can also be a new beginning in terms of your health, both psychological and physical, because you're realizing what you need to do. Like, okay, I need to take better care of myself. I need to have work-life balance. I need to give up some bad habits that are interfering with my ability to function in the world, whether it's psychological blocks holding you back, fear holding you back, whether it's getting on a new exercise regimen, a new diet, or just just giving yourself the time to relax and to recharge, not always being on the go. So work-life balance, I think, is going to be important. But this new moon can usher in a whole new beginning for you, Libra, and I think it could be a good one. So that's my forecast. Love is on if you want it. And don't be afraid to start something new. Don't be afraid to take action. Because even though you can't see what the future holds, the cards are promising a positive change that's coming. So this is my reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, click on the link. If you want leave your comments also. If this resonated with you, leave a comment in the comment box so that I can read. I love reading the comments. If you'd like a private reading, because this is a general reading, it may not apply to everyone, click on the link in the description box. It'll take you to my website, and we can get you scheduled for a reading. In the meantime, and if you're having a birthday in September, some of you early Libras, and especially if you're an early Libra, this new moon is really going to be on your sun at 2 degrees. So it's really a good time for a new beginning. Happy birthday to those celebrating in September. And have a wonderful September, and I'll talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.